Your first 1,000 subscribers are going to be your hardest grind here on YouTube, but you've got to survive your hard days in order to earn your good days. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I've been able to move from 0 subscribers all the way to 1,500 subscribers. Now that may not sound like a lot, but guess what? Only 6% of YouTubers ever make it to the YouTube partnership program, which requires that you should have 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours for you to get monetized. So many people just say they will subscribe, but life is busy and they end up not subscribing. I hope that the tips that I give you are going to help you also hit your first 1,000 subscribers in order for you to get monetized. Talk about your channel. Wherever you are, whoever you're with, talk about your channel. Tell them you're a YouTuber the way you could say you're a doctor, you're a nutritionist, you're a gangster. I'm just kidding. Tell people that you've just started a YouTube channel and that they need to support you, okay? Talk to your relatives, your sisters, your brothers, your cousins. Talk to them. You know, some of us start YouTube channels and we don't even want our next door neighbor to know that we have a YouTube channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Elsie, and with these tips that I'm giving you today, remember, number 3 and number 7 are the best that are going to really help you be able to scale up your channel, and even if you're starting, to really give you the tips that you need. So be sure to watch this video to the end. Be sure to watch it to the end so that you get all the juice from it, so you're able to squeeze out all the juice from it and be able to get the value that you actually deserve. You have not because you ask not. Your first 1,000 subscribers, you can wing it. You've got to be a winger on this one. Be very aggressive. In fact, if I'm talking to someone online, you can send someone a link and tell them, yeah, hi, I've just started my YouTube channel. Would you kindly support me? Please subscribe to my channel, So many people just say they will subscribe, but life is busy and they end up not subscribing. But when you meet this person in person, physically, request them, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then even ask them if they can lend you your phone for you to type the channel name for them. Because what I realize is that even your closest friends, your closest of close, you realize they haven't subscribed to your YouTube channel. So just request them if they can lend you their phone, and then you type in that name. And as you're typing, remember not to just type for yourself and then subscribe, then you leave it at that. Make sure that you're showing them Elsie's World, so that next time they see Elsie's World pop up on their feed, they know that this is your channel. You know, they know that you have actually put up a new video. Yeah, so I can say it's not for the faint-hearted. I've had views as low as 197 all the way to 7,300 views in one particular video. And in between, I've had 200 views, 400, 500, and some are just stuck at 300 and just not moving. And I mean, when a video hits 1,000 subscribers, for me, I normally feel this is really good. This is really worth my effort, because it is not easy creating those videos. And I really get it. If you're just starting, it can really take a toll on you. And I really encourage you that let's just keep moving, let's keep pushing, you know, because there's a lot of money to be made on YouTube. Look at what this creator is making, look at what this other one is making. People are really making good money on YouTube, and we've got to push, you know, we've got to push. I always remind myself that the journey is just as important as the destination. And what I can tell you right now is that to celebrate all those wins, and guess what? Focus on things that you can control. And what is that? It is creating more and more videos. That is all that you can control. Do not be emotionally attached to the results, because, and I know it's hard, it's quite hard to not be emotionally attached to the results. But you know, coming up with a content calendar and just telling myself this is what I'm posting on this day, this is what I'm posting, and also being able to just batch produce and be able to maybe schedule those posts, it really helps me to stay grounded. Okay, and also just remembering your why. Why did I even start this? Why do I want to start a YouTube channel? Why? the December of 2023, that is when I started to get really serious with YouTube. That is when I started and I said, you know what, I want to do vlogs. And from that time, I have just been doing vlogs here and there, sharing my motherhood journey. It's an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, start where you are, with what you have, with just wherever you are. Start. If you've been procrastinating, you've been telling yourself, oh, I am going to start a YouTube channel, but you just don't start, I'm here to remind you, and I hope this video acts as a sign for you to just go ahead and start, okay, your YouTube channel. Don't procrastinate. Overthinking can really get you stuck in just procrastinating. I always thought that, oh, my house needed to look a certain way for me to start YouTube, but you know what I'm learning is that in this world of AI right now, you can actually create fake but realistic YouTube backgrounds and just be able to put your videos out there. And I've done that video on how to create the best free fake YouTube backgrounds, and you can go ahead and check out that video. I'm going to link it at the end of this video so that you can just be able to know that you don't have to wait for perfect conditions for you to get anything done. When I first started, which was quite a while back, before December 2023, what I used to do is use YouTube as a tool. Okay, so you see, if you're in business and you have things that or rather you have some information that you constantly repeat on a daily basis, I would highly recommend that you just sit down, do a video on it. For example, you're in insurance or whatever it is. You know, for me, I was in network marketing, which involves telling people about the business, you know, sharing the business opportunity and also sharing the products, because some products need to be explained or demonstrated. So what I would do is that I would sit down, do a very good video about the product or about the opportunity, and then upload it to YouTube. And then if someone asks me more about a product, or if they want product information, or if they want information on the business that I do, what I would do is that I would just share that link with them. Now, if you're still shy to start your YouTube channel, what I can say is that use these three aspects. You know, you see, when you go to YouTube Studio, you will see that there are three ways in which you can upload your video. The first one is private. So you can shoot your videos. If you're still not confident in front of the camera, you don't even know what to say, you don't know where to start, just start and shoot a video about anything that really excites you, whatever it is, and then post it and leave it as private. Just keep it at private. Then as you continue to practice, you're going to now still upload it and then leave it as unlisted. Now, unlisted means no one can search on YouTube and find that video, but if you send someone a link, they're able to watch the video. So that is what you can do. If you're in business and you're just thinking about maybe explaining a product or explaining an opportunity to someone, you can use that option so that you're just sharing the link and then people are able to just watch it. And also maybe you can, if you're still just building your confidence level, you can do this. You can send the link maybe to your mom, your sister, your friend, so that as they watch, you know, they can give you their honest review, maybe tell you can improve on this, do this. I think I liked the video where you were talking about YouTube growth, or maybe I like the video where you're talking about your baby. So maybe from there you can get some guide on what you can be able to talk about here on YouTube. Okay, and then of course the last one is public. Now on public, that is where someone can search the video and they can find them, and even if you send them the link, they're able to get it. Okay, so that's our first point on just start. The question that I really would ask myself when I was starting is, how do I even call my YouTube channel? And I remember I have really moved, like I have changed the name of my channel so many times. So many times, you know. First when I got a miscarriage, and I put that in quotes, yeah, when I had pregnancy loss, what happened is that I named my channel Stories of Africa, because I was like, you know what, I'd like to hear stories from other women and just know how was it for them, how are they navigating that space, I think those things that are coming through their lives, and especially on pregnancy loss and all of that. So I started sharing my pregnancy journey and all of that. And then I remember at some point I was trolled, and then I stopped a bit because I was like, I was not emotionally ready, because I was still dealing with the loss itself. And someone made such a nasty comment which I did not like, and I felt like I was not emotionally ready to deal with all these things about social media. So again, as you're coming in, just know there's the good, the bad, but allow me to remind you that the bad people are not many, they're just loud. Yeah, they're just loud. So you can go through maybe 10 comments that are positive, but the one negative can really get to your heart, and that is something that you just have to ask God for grace every single day to navigate through that. Okay, so then from Stories of Africa, I changed, and now I was calling myself Nutritionist Elsie because I have a background in food science and nutrition. And what I realized is that when you're new on YouTube, please don't niche down to that extent. Don't niche down to that extent, because it really limits you. It would really limit me to, you know, if you hear Nutritionist Elsie, you're just expecting I'll be talking about food. And I was like, how can you put me in a box to talk about food? I have so much to offer. I can talk about interior design. I can talk about my travels, motherhood, lifestyle. I mean, so much that I can talk about. And you know, this one time I met a subscriber, and then I asked them, whether did you watch last week's video? And they said, no, I didn't. I'm actually waiting for nutrition content. And I was like, what? Because within the vlogs, I used to really sprinkle in nutrition knowledge here and there, like you know, when I was talking about your hairline as a mom, losing your hairline, and why you need to really incorporate multi-mineral supplements to help you in your breastfeeding journey. You know, I've talked about calcium and how it can really help you, you know, gain back the calcium that you've lost, because the baby that you have just delivered has left your body with some calcium. And people were not getting it in that way, because when you call yourself a certain name that is specific, that is niche specific, then you're actually confusing the audience. You're making the audience feel that you are actually going to just present content relating to just that. You get? And so yeah, so I felt I wanted to change, but I was still not sure what I wanted to call myself. I remember at some point I called myself Elsie Randu because my husband is Randu. And I also remembered the way I got trolled at some point, and I felt I did not want to drag our surname, or rather our family name, into all of this. So what I did is I went to ChatGPT, and I hope that this really works for you. Yeah, I hope that this tip works for you. So I went to ChatGPT, and then I just told ChatGPT, hey, suggest for me some good YouTube names. My name is Elsie, and I am thinking of creating content around vlogs and all that. And ChatGPT gave me all the suggestions, you know, Elsie's World, Elsie's Vlogs, Elsie's Adventures. And it's really nice because it really helps you think outside the box. And even once you get those suggestions, now you're able to know what you're going to narrow down on. Still on niching down, because I hear so many people say, oh, niche down, be niche specific. I still don't feel it is a good thing to do. I think that there are two ways for you to approach YouTube. Either one, you can approach it as, you know, someone who already knows their thing. Maybe you're an advocate and you're like, you know what, I just want to focus my channel on law and all these things, everything regarding how to get a good advocate, whatever, and you know, some of the laws that you really need to be familiar with. But there's also another side where you're not sure what you want to talk about on YouTube. And I say that in that way, you can be more like an archaeologist. And you know, for archaeologists, they just keep digging. And what I'd say is list down some interest that you have. You know, I like traveling, I like whatever, I like decorating the house, I have kids, I want this, I like this, all the interests that you have. And then pick three specific ones, and just tell yourself that I'm going to create, I'm now going to make this my content pillars. Then I'm going to now create content around these three things for now. And it's okay, you can still pivot your channel over time. You can move from lifestyle to something else. So maybe you've picked lifestyle, tech and finance, and over time you just want to do that. And what I can say is, yeah, instead of just throwing lifestyle today, tech tomorrow, and this other, what I'm learning right now is that it is better to organize them in series, so that you're able to do maybe some lifestyle, then you do finance, and then you do what, so that if you're able to maybe have like 3 to 4 videos talking about a specific topic, then it really helps you be able to gauge and even check your analytics and say, these videos are not doing well for me, these ones are doing better, these ones are doing what, so that you're able to now come up with the specific niche that you're now going to narrow down to. And I like it that YouTube really allows you to experiment. In fact, it keeps sending me updates. Yeah, I like it that it really does send you updates and tells you, just keep experimenting and see what works. Number 3 is doing your research. At first, I would just sit down and say, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about this, talk about that. But doing research really helps you to know how many people are searching that topic, because if you're search friendly, then it is easier for you to, of course, be able to grow on YouTube. Now, how many people are searching these, how many views per hour. And I know there are tools like TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a free tool, but there's also the paid version. Then there's a tool like vidIQ that even tells you how many views per hour on other channels regarding the same topic that you're talking about. But now, YouTube has also introduced something that I really love. And it's called okay, if you go to YouTube Studio, then you go to the inspiration tab, you click on it, it is going to show you some suggestion of topics that you can talk about in your channel, depending with the kind of depending with the kind of content that you've been putting out there. So for example, YouTube suggested for me to do the newborn morning routine, newborn night routine, and also newborn essentials, diaper bag, all of these things. And it also shows you the search volumes. Is it high, medium, low? Now, another thing that I tell myself is that attitude of just constantly growing and constantly learning, because there are so many skills that you need to learn before you become a YouTuber, or rather before you grow on YouTube. And these are things that I'm definitely still learning, but I'm so intentional in the sense that I would never edit another video or shoot another video before I watch another video regarding shooting or editing. And these are 2 channels that I have really been following, because I like the style of teaching, because people teach differently. It can be the same thing, but the way that they're going to present it to you is going to be really nice, because you're able to follow and be able to implement. So the first one is Learn Online Video. I like the Learn Online Video platform, because from there I have been able to now shoot some really good content. Like, I'm able to do very nice B-roll, which I'm so grateful for. And there are so many vlogs that are coming up on this channel, so make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can be able to check out the vlogs that are coming up. We have Kilifi vlog, so many vlogs coming up, birthday vlogs, cleaning vlogs, all of them are ready, short and ready. The other one is Renem Lekus, and Renem Lekus talks so much about Capcut editing, and it's not just him. Just search Capcut editing, because that is the editing software that I use. It is so friendly. Before I started YouTube, I used to procrastinate a lot because of editing. I was like, who will edit those videos? In fact, the videos that I did before, even the ones that I was talking about my pregnancy loss and all of that, I literally sat through and talked from beginning to the end. Did not edit, just uploaded them. Well, I got up to 3,000 views, yeah, but editing is really nice, because it gives life to your content. It helps you pace the video. It's really amazing. And it also helps you not to be so nervous when you're creating content, because you're like, it's okay, if I don't like it, I'm just going to remove it in the edits. The other thing is know your why. Why are you starting this? Why are you starting this? And having a strong why, it really gives you a marathon mindset, so that it's not just for now. You're able to at least set your goals on a long term and say, it's okay, right now I'm getting 100 views, 200 views, 300 views, but I know that over time my channel is able to scale up and I'm able to get even more and more views. So for me, I tell myself, my vlogs are a gift to my generation. You know, my kids will watch the vlogs, their kids will watch the vlogs. I mean, imagine, think about it. If you were to be shown a video of your great grandmother even just washing your mom, isn't that amazing? Just looking at that and just seeing their life, how they live their life, how it was for them, the challenges, and how they were able to navigate them. So I feel like my vlogs are for sure a gift to my generation. And I keep saying that when I'm 90, when I'm under that tree, I want to be watching my vlogs. I want to be seeing, oh my God, the kids were so young. This is how it was. Motherhood was so tough, but the kids have grown. They're now married. They have their own kids. I want to be seeing that. I want to see all that journey. So having that marathon mindset really helps me stay grounded. And another thing is that, you know, when I get my 197 views, you know, I always look at it this way. You see, every other channel, there's the beginner, there's the intermediate, and then there's the advanced. So there's someone with 197 views, maybe that's me, right? I'm new, higher. There's another one with over 100,000 subscribers and they have 197K subscribers. Again, it is still 197, but with a K. And then there are channels that have advanced, like the Mr. Beast channel, which has 197 million subscribers. So what I like to do is that I remove the alphabet after the 197. So I'm like, we are all at 197. This is 197 views. This is 197K. This is 197M. Then I keep just encouraging myself that, you know what, as I keep growing, what I know is that I'm soon going to add some alphabets to my numbers. So I'll move from 197 plain to 197K to 197M, and that really encourages me throughout my journey. Now, the other question that I had when I was starting was that, how do I optimize my videos? And of course, we've talked about the YouTube inspiration tab, we've talked about vidIQ, TubeBuddy, but now there's also the whole aspect of cross posting across different platforms. If you're on TikTok, you can do a small snippet and just post it on TikTok. If you're on Instagram, you can put it as reels and on stories, on your WhatsApp status. And I've met subscribers who tell me, but then anytime you put it on your status, I watch, because sometimes you send you know, those links, but they find that I'm busy. But anytime I'm scrolling through status and I see that, I'm able to click on it and just watch. So do not underestimate such things. Take advantage of your existing audience. Before you went to YouTube, you at least knew some people, whether it's on a WhatsApp group or whatever it is. Just make sure that you're sending them, you know, links to your channel so that they're able to click and watch. And if it is content that resonates with them, then it's definitely going to help you get your views and your subscribers. You're trying to get your ideal viewer, your ideal subscriber who is going to click, watch the first video, and then watch all the other videos on your channel. There's a disclaimer to this. When you're posting, because this is a mistake that I used to do initially, like I would just upload it and I start sharing to groups immediately. I'm like, I'm gonna serve you guys, like I'm serving you guys with this video. But what I'm learning from other creators is that you're supposed to give your video at least 30 minutes so that YouTube itself does the work of pushing your video out there, and then maybe after 30 minutes to 1 hour or even one day, that's when you start sharing to other platforms for them to be able to watch. So it really helps you, it helps YouTube's algorithm, be able to find the right audience to be able to watch your video. And of course, using keywords and tags and all of that. And I'm currently using ChatGPT. It's really helping me even to be able to write my YouTube description. It's a lot of work. So I just go to ChatGPT, I type it in there and I say, you know, write a YouTube description, you know, for a video titled yada 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 yada, and then ChatGPT will just generate all that description for me. And I'm also very specific. I tell it, make sure you're using the right keywords, and make sure you are for sure optimizing for me with the right keywords and the right tags, and ChatGPT will always do that for me and bring it up. And I like where I tell ChatGPT, oh, thank you so much, ChatGPT, you are so amazing. And then ChatGPT will reply back and be like, yeah, I got you. Always feels like I'm just talking to a real person. The other thing is, do not underestimate the power of trends. Trends are like swimming in the ocean and just waiting for that wave to rise so you can surf with it. And trends are so amazing. And in fact, like right now, the African folktales are working so well. If you can start that a channel on African folktales, it's doing so well. For me, I felt I wanted to do it, but I felt like my hands were really full at this point because I'm editing on my own. I am trying to really build this channel that I have by just at least posting 2 times a week. Being a mom to 2 is too much work. It's too much work. And also being that my husband works out of the country, so I feel like most of the time I double up those roles, and I feel like I did not want to start yet another channel right now. Also because my 6-year-old is so amazing. Like I feel like she needs her own channel, and looking at all those things, I felt like I was not able to hack all those things together. However, African folktales are doing so well. People are getting millions upon millions of views, and of course also African folktales, they're also considered like educational content because they're teaching people on the culture, the African culture and all of that. So if you're able to do that, why not? For me, the trend that I really hopped on was this one of how to create the best free fake YouTube background. And at that point it was really trending, and I hopped on it, and it was able to give me around 2,200 views. And what I'm looking at it right now, YouTube just notified me right now that it is picking up again. It has moved from number 4 in terms of views. It's moved all the way to number 2 in terms of the channel, or rather the video that is getting more views as that now. Do not underestimate the good thing about trends, because trends are good. Whatever is going viral at that point, your channel can just move with it. It can take that leap together with that wave that is passing at that time. It is going to bring in an influx of subscribers who are going to expect that kind of content from you. So if you're winging it with the trends thing, just make sure that at least it's something that you can talk about in your channel, at least from time to time, so that that subscriber that has just joined because of that wave that has happened is able to get satisfied. The other one is be authentic and share what you know. Okay, I feel like when you're listening to so many YouTubers over time, you even begin to sound like them. That is what I realized was becoming a challenge even on my end. And what I'm learning is that you've got to really find your voice. You've got to find your voice. You've got to, try to tailor make whatever you're learning, bring it to fit your personality, so that you're able to present it in an amazing way, even to people, for them to be able to watch and just enjoy your content. Okay, so be authentic and share what you know. Yeah, so the other thing is be open-minded. If you're sharing content and you're putting out content over and over again, and maybe you've come into the YouTube space and you're like, you know what, I'm good in maybe real estate, I'm just going to share content about real estate, and you keep sharing this content over time and no one cares to watch it, then maybe people still like real estate, but there's a way they would want it from you. Okay, so try to wing it and just get to understand. Maybe it's still okay, people still make good YouTube videos on real estate, but maybe there's something else that people would like to enjoy from you. So what I can say is just be open-minded to try different things when you're just starting, and don't just be fixated on that which you had purpose to do. If you had purpose to cook, you're just going to cook and that's it. But maybe people enjoy you more outdoor. I was just talking to a friend of mine right now who is a subscriber, and she was telling me, I only watch videos of you outside your house. I just like you outside the house, and at least from there I'm able to see different things. That is what I enjoy watching from you. Now, in the very same room because it was a salon. So in the very same room, guess what? Her colleague says, you know what, I really like watching videos that you do in your house because I just like the way your house looks. I get a lot of inspiration from just watching beautifully curated places. So I'm like, you know what, people are different out here. People care about different things. So for you to be able to appeal to different audience, you need to be open-minded to know, you know what, I'll do sit-down videos, I'll also do my vlogs, which is why I am now shifting my content to ensure that at least I have outdoor, indoor, that experience, so that you're able to see the vlogs, but you can also see the sit downs and all of that, so that people get different aspects of you. And then over time, as your channel grows, you're able to know, now this is what I'm going to focus on and this is what I'm not going to focus on. Sorry, the other thing is learning the importance of TNT, you know, your title and your thumbnail. You know, I think when I was starting, like, I would maybe do a video, then when I'm done, I'd be like, okay, so what is going to be the title of this video? Then I'll slap a title there. And then what is going to be the thumbnail? Then I'll slap a thumbnail there. But what I'm learning, what I'm really learning right now, is that you cannot just do it like that. You're supposed to first of all do your research to know the title of your video, and then create the thumbnail, and then from there create the video. And in fact, not the video, you create the hook, the one that when you just enter the video, like when you just click play the video, you know, that is what you're going to see first. Because even you, when you're scrolling through your phone, you're like, hey, in 5 minutes you're not giving me what I want, out, you're out, like, bye Felicia. So you know, so and also what I'm learning is to front load my video, so that I'm giving you all the value, like max value on the first part of the video, because that is what will determine whether or not someone is going to watch your video all the way. Now, last and not least is consistency, my people. This one, I plead guilty as charged. You guy, my guy, let me tell you, consistency is everything. Let me tell you, the other day I was watching a video about this very big creator in my country. She's almost at 500,000 subscribers. And then, you know, so I was watching this video 6 months later, and it had over 100,000 views. Okay, so then I went to the comment section, and then there's this subscriber who commented and said, you know what, I'm surprised that 7 hours later, this channel, I mean, that 7 hours later, this video only has 27 views. I'm really surprised, you know. Then the subscriber went on to say, you see what inconsistency does? Like, you guys just disappear, we even forget about you guys, and then all of a sudden you're back with a video and all of that. And that has really made me understand that inconsistency is quite a big deal for people to, you know, there's something in marketing that we call top of mind, you know, that hey, you know, that top of mind, that notification showing up on their newsfeed from time to time, like every Tuesday, they're like, Elsie's World just posted a video, Elsie's World just posted a video. Look, over time, it really helps your audience to at least know even what to expect. This is what I can say as a new YouTuber, okay, because I'm still struggling with that, and also because I'm a new YouTuber and I'm also a mom to a toddler. Let me say that, because we just hit 1 year the other day, and there are days when I haven't slept well, editing is here. I mean, look, excuses sound best to the person who's making them. So the other day I decided, you know what, I think I want to really step up my YouTube game. And so I called my friend Kylie, and Kylie is also a YouTuber, and she just got monetized, but she's also just winging it. She's not as serious. But I just felt, you know what, Kylie, you know what, we can do this. We have to do this. So what we've decided is at least to have each other as accountability partners. And what we are saying is this: how many times do you want to post on YouTube? I said twice, she said once. We said good. What are the days and what are the timings? So we agreed. We are posting you know, she picked her days, I picked mine. We agreed, look, come up with a content calendar. What do you want to post? Do your research, check what are the search volumes on that, just based on what I have just explained to you. And then after we have done that, we now say, you know what, if it's your day to post and you don't post, you're going to send me $1, just one. Send me $1 on that day. Ask yourself, how many times am I going to, you see, like for me, if I'm supposed to post twice a week, that means $2 every other week. So for how long am I going to give that excuse that it's the day that I'm supposed to post, and it's not actually like I'm going to post at night that you just wait. You're supposed to post it on that particular day, which means that the video needs to be ready a day before, so that you put it on premiere, and then it can premiere on the next day at the time that you want it to be. And I think that putting such accountability structures in your YouTube journey really helps you, because you see, what I tell myself, guys, is this. I mean, yes, I'm a mom, yes, I have young kids and all that, but there are moms that still go to work. There are moms that no matter whether they've slept well or not, they have to wake up in the morning, they have to beat traffic, and they have to get to work. So these are some of the things that I'm telling myself, and also being over attached to the baby. I mean, life has to move, and of course I have to be there. I have to perform my motherly duties, but again, I have to remind myself that I'm also a working mom. And the fact that I do not have a boss, that does not mean that I'm supposed to just be behaving like a devil on holiday. You know, I have to have structures in my life, and that I think can really help you if you are considering doing YouTube full-time. Okay, so anyway, I hope these tips really help you be able to stay consistent and just push through YouTube. Remember, we are all new here. Okay, so I believe that with these tips plus the ones that I continue to learn, if we can just apply these tips, there's nothing that is impossible. I can tell you for sure that I have listened to so many YouTubers. You know, like I have personal development as part of the things that I have to do on a daily basis, and what I do is I also listen to other YouTubers to understand their journey. People like Mr. Beast, they used to post every other day for 2 years without monetization. I also listened to this guy called Jeff Lubin, and Jeff Lubin was like, you know what, everyone has a number, and you will never know that number until you get to that number. Okay, there are some people who will post the first video, they will get monetized, it will go viral, they will do well, and their channel will just pick up. Okay, there are those who will post 10 before it picks up. There are those who will post 20, 30. For me right now, I'm at number 54. This is my 54th video. Okay, now for Jeff Lubin, it's his 160th video that picked up. So I'm here to encourage you. If you're just starting, just know you have to be ready to play the long game. You've got to be ready to play the long game. And I'm talking to you as I talk to myself. Okay? That hii pesa ya YouTube lazima tukule. We have to do it. So guys, comment below if you're a new YouTuber or if you're an aspiring YouTuber. I mean, why don't we even have a community where we just keep each other accountable? I was telling Kylie, you know, as much as me and her are keeping each other accountable, I would still love to be in a group of just 7 people who post on different days. Okay, and who will keep each other accountable. When you post your video, we are going to put it on our TV. Even if we are watching the baby, we're going to be watching your content. We're going to be giving you reviews and telling you, hey, I think this one would have improved here, this one would have improved there. When I post mine, you're going to do the same like that. So just 7 people. If you're one of those people and you're like, look, I want to grow on YouTube, I really want to grow on YouTube, I want to start, I want to grow, comment below. Just comment below, new YouTuber, just comment down there, like this video. If you found amazing value from this video, kindly just appreciate me by liking the video. Like the video, and of course if you're a new YouTuber, just comment down there, new YouTuber, and I'll be able to send you the link to the group where we are you know, keeping each other accountable. Because what I know for sure, there is no way you can be learning in between videos. Like before you put another video, you're learning something new, and putting out these videos as many as possible, and your life remains the same by the end of the year, guys. We have to do it. We have to put in the work. Okay, so thank you so much. And of course, as promised, I have this video where I talked about how to make the best free fake realistic YouTube backgrounds. Here it is. Make sure you watch it. And of course, our list of vlogs are right here. Make sure you enjoy them because we have amazing content for you. Okay, be sure to subscribe because next I'm going to be telling you how my advocate committed suicide. Oh my god.